Hey, how you doing? How you doing? This is Suleiman Ascap for Professional Boxing. I want to talk a little bit about the Ryan Garcia Golden Boy weekend card with Ryan Garcia headlining. I want to give a shout out to Oscar De La Hoya for throwing a nice show this weekend. We got to see some good fights, and I think Ryan Garcia did pretty good in this fight. He tend to wear his stamina out against a very credible opponent who never been knocked out. Okay, and this fight here, he did pretty good. Don't mind me going to work, trying to do a little quick video before I go to work. So in this car here, Ryan Garcia did pretty good. Ryan Garcia, he blew his water against Carlos, the Solution, Morales, and he displayed good ability. He realized that he's not going to be able to knock out every opponent, especially an opponent that's very sturdy and durable like Carlos Morales. He was hurt a couple of times because he was trying to finish the guy off and impress the people in the card, especially a Golden Boy card when she was headlining. What happened was he got tired because he just threw too many punches. So at the later rounds he was spent. So that's why all the hugging was taking place. He was not really hurt in that fight at all. Most probably they probably set him up. Oscar De La Hoya was impressed with this guy, with Carlos, with the performance against Carlos Molina with Ryan Garcia. He's an A prospect at this time, and most probably they're gonna try to set him up with Tevin Farmer, the new IBF champion, 130 pounds, who is very easily beatable, being that he was stopped by Jose Pedraza, and also because he doesn't have no power. So Ryan Garcia doesn't have to worry about him getting hurt in this fight. He's just have to. He's gonna go in there and just. He has to mesh his punching power. He just can't throw power shots and load up early. Just box for a couple of rounds and create an opening and just put him away. Tevin Farmer is very easy, beatable. He has 4 losses on his resume. Does not have no power. He's a little fancy with his boxing, but when he start feeling the power of Ryan Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia is gonna be another 21-year-old champion at that division, and I hope he defends the belt. He grows from that, being that he'll be a world champion at the time, and set up a fight with Gervonta Davis if Gervonta Davis does not move up. If the Gervonta decides to move up to 135 and challenge Lomachenko, then he could always fight Alex Machado, the 130-pound WBA champion, who was a super champion. And I don't know why they're saying that the regular champion, which is Gervonta Davis, is being considered a super champion. I don't know what's going on with this WBA now. The real super champion at the WBA is Alex Machado. He beat Concepcion, who beat Takashi Uchiyama. Takashi Uchiyama was a long-reigning Japanese champion at that division. He was a super champion at the WBA and was beaten by Concepcion twice and then retired. Then Concepcion was beaten by Alex Machado, who is 5'11". He's the biggest, strongest punching 130-pounder in the division. And he should get his due respect. He did a little sparring with Gervonta Davis, and he was fighting Gervonta's little light, who is only 5'4". And people are saying that Gervonta hurt him and all that. I don't think that's possible. Gervonta Davis steering straight away from that guy. I don't think he wants to fight him. But that fight could happen. And if it does happen, at the end of the day, Gervonta Davis is going to have his hands full. He's going to be fighting the apex fighter at that division. But decides to move up. I think Alvaro Machado will take over the division as a reigning lineal champion, and Ryan Garcia will have to develop skills to beat a big opponent like that and defeat him. On the undercard, we have Patrick Tixiara, a Brazilian fighter who is also a Golden Boy fighter, who has won six regional belts at this time. He's a two-time WBO Latino champion. He didn't defend the belt against Nathan Gallimore this weekend. I guess the fight they made it an 8-rounder because it's a TV fight on Facebook also. So what he did was he defeated him handily in 8 rounds. During the 8th round fight, Patrick was cut twice, one over the eye and also another cut. But in this fight, he showed tenacity. He showed a desire to be a world champion. When interviewed after the fight, he said he is gonna possibly fight a world champion next after he heals up from the cuts. Nathan Gallimore again won the distance with a credible opponent and didn't get a win. So Nathan Gallimore has to go back to the drawing board and start to learn how to defeat opponents of high quality in that division if he wants to move up to bigger and better things. Yeah, it was a pretty good show. I want to thank Oscar De La Hoya for throwing a very good show there at Golden Boy. Very entertaining and very good high prospects that he has. He's developing in his stable, and I hope he moves on to bigger and better things. You guys have a great night. This is Suleiman Ayaz from Professional Boxing. Thank you.